Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? How are you everybody? Is my voice clear to all of you?
Fine. Yes, sir.
Okay. So shall we start? We don't have much time. So who will give first? Uh, I'm starting. Sabah Nawaz Ali. Is he present? Sabah Nawaz Ali. Sabah Nawaz. Okay. Faiza.
Yes, sir. Faida Jamil is here.
Faiza Jamil. Okay. Faiza Jamil, I'm starting yours. Okay. When I say stop, so you should stop, right?
Okay, sir.
Faiza Malik.
Faida Jamil, sir.
Faiza Malik का खोल दिया मैंने तो. Is Faiza Malik present? No. Okay, let me then. Actually आप लोग अपने नाम से सेव करें ना तो आसानी रहे.
सर मैंने फायदा जमील ही लिखा हुआ है और स्लाइड्स पे भी फायदा जमील ही है.
फायदा जमील का तो नज़र ही नहीं आ रहा.
ट्रेजिक हीरो सर, ट्रेजिक हीरो.
ट्रेजिक हीरो के नाम से है, ठीक है.
यस सर.
Kindly save with your name so that I can easily open.
ओके सर.
Okay, so here we go. Starting. Can you see your slide?
ओके सर.
Yes.
सर शैल वी स्टार्ट?
Yes, start.
ओके. ट्रेजिक हीरो. So first of all, we should need to take what is tragedy. Tragedy is a play, not a story, dealing with the unfortunate events, especially the one concerning the downfall of the main character. As you all know that it's a play, not a story, means it's a narrative form in which a downfall of the main character, such as the downfall of the hero. The second, and second है who is Aristotle. So as you all know that tragic Greek tragedies are famous, and Aristotle in his book Poetics describe a lot regarding tragic hero. So who is Aristotle? A Greek philosopher, student of Plato, teacher to Alexander the Great. Third, and then we see what is tragic hero. According to Aristotle, a tragic hero is a protagonist with the fatal flaw, which eventually leads to his downfall. Our tragic hero is introduced as happy, powerful, and privileged, and ends up dying on suffering immensely because of his own action or mistakes. So, means a tragic hero is a character of the drama and play. Lead character means main role of the drama and play, with some error in the character. Have some error in the character. Tragic hero is this. And third one, fourth. So next. And according to Aristotle, qualities of tragic hero. Mean what's the qualities of the perfect tragic hero? First है noble birth and goodness, appropriateness, likeness, and consistency. And noble birth means the tragic hero must be a noble person, means like king, queen, or should be a noble person, noble background. And according to Aristotle, we should need to be show the tragedy of the noble person. There is no place of common man tragedy, and also audience want to see the tragedy of the noble person. And we have a goodness. And in goodness, goodness means better than average, morally good. Means if a tragic hero is saint and died, so the audience not feel pity and fear. According to Aristotle, morally good doesn't mean that the tragic hero, yeah, main character of the play character. According to Aristotle, morally good doesn't mean that the hero is perfect. It means they're partially good, partially perfect. And then we have, according to Aristotle, tragic hero, a man cannot become a hero until he cannot see the root of his own fall. Means a tragic hero is a man of noble stature. As I mentioned before, he's not a ordinary person, a man with outstanding qualities and greatness about him. He is the destruction. And Aristotle wrote all the tragedies arose pity and the fear. Pity and fear. True tragedies. What is pity and fear? The audience feels sorry for the tragic character and hates to see him suffer. The viewer has sympathy for the, means the viewers have the sympathy for the character, and the fear, the audience also feel the fear.
Okay, tell me one thing. What is a very important thing in tragic hero?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about very important thing in tragic hero?
Sir, tragic hero, I as mentioned before, get some error, flaw.
Miss,
If some
yes, if some
flaw, error of the judgment, means hamartia, it's ये एक वो चीज है जिस ट्रेजिक हीरो के अंदर होती है.
तो मतलब वो क्या मतलब कैसे उसको अगर वो उससे गलती हो जाए तो मतलब
यस सर. ट्रेजिक फ्लॉज में आपको जैसे डाउनफॉल थ्रू हामार्टिया. हामार्टिया इज वर्ड एरर ऑफ जजमेंट. एंड ट्रेजिक हीरोज फ्लॉज, एरर ऑफ जजमेंट जो है वो हामार्टिया के थ्रू होता है. मींस डाउनफॉल होता है जो ट्रेजिक हीरो अनइंटेंशनली करता है, इंटेंशनली नहीं होता, वो उसका डाउनफॉल होता है, एरर ऑफ जजमेंट होती है.
speak English. This is being recorded.
Okay, sorry.
Remember your
Yes.
presentations are being recorded and it will
Yes.
be these will be sent.
I forget.
PC, right?
Sorry that I forget that. Sorry.
उनके क्या
Means
बोलते हैं?
hamartia means that a tragic hero do something unintentionally, not intentionally.
Right.
It's a hamartia, error of judgment.
Okay.
And then
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
thank you.
Okay. Those who give their presentation, they can also leave, right? अगर वो चाहें तो they can leave the session. Okay. So the next, let's move to. So were you Faiza Jamil? You are Faiza Jamil.
Yes, sir. I am Faiza Jamil.
Okay.
Sir, is anyone have any questions regarding my presentation? Ask me.
नहीं फिर वो एक्चुअली बहुत ज़्यादा वो हो जाएगा, गड़बड़ हो जाएगा ना. क्लास के अंदर तो समझ आता है लेकिन यहाँ पर आपको पता है सब वो अपने वॉल्यूम खोल देंगे तो घरों की आवाज़ें, सड़कों की आवाज़ें आना शुरू हो जाएंगी ना. That's why we are not having this session.
No, sir, they rise.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will ask you question. Okay.
Okay. Sir.
When if necessary, I will ask you question and I will judge you like this. In the class,
Okay,
things
sir.
are different, but here things are little different. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Good. Okay. Safia, is she present? Safia.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Hi,
May I
Salam.
give the presentation?
Yeah. Are you Safia? Are you Safia?
No, sir. I'm Sobia.
Sofia. So is Safia present?
No, sir,
I have
Sofia.
opened her presentation. Safia present? Can she hear my voice? No. That's a problem. Presentation भेजी तो आप लोगों को होना चाहिए ना उसको.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Waalaikum. So who is right now? I've got the name Asiya Nisar. Elements of tragedy किसी ने भेजा, पता नहीं किसने भेजा है. अच्छा, फाइजा जो है दे चुके हैं, दूसरी फाइजा है यहाँ पे. ठीक है, कायनात है, किरण बशीर हैं.
सर दूसरी फायदा जो फायदा खालिद, फायजा मलिक है.
फाइजा मलिक. हाँ, फाइजा मलिक.
Yes, sir.
So is she present?
Yes, sir.
Shall I start yours?
Bakhtar Nisar.
Faiza Malik. Faiza Malik. So I'm starting.
Yes, sir. Faiza Malik is present.
Yeah, so I'm
सर
starting.
मैं स्टार्ट करूं?
Just wait. Let me share the screen. Yes. Can you see the screen now?
सर सफिया आ चुकी हैं सर, उन्होंने बोला भी है बकायदा सर, वो आ गई हैं सफिया.
चलो ठीक है, इसके बाद उनका होगा. ठीक है. So right now it's Faiza Malik and then Safia. Start please.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. This is me, Faiza Malik. Today I'm here to give you presentation on the topic of element of tragedy. So first we will talk about what is tragedy. A poem or play comprising of tragic events, tragic setting, and having an unhappy ending, especially one concerning the downfall of the main character. Means simply we can say that a tragedy is the imitation of an action which has seriousness, magnitude, and it's complete in itself. A tragedy is always in dramatic form rather than narrative form. A perfect tragedy has the element of pity and fear, and tragedy ends on catharsis.
Definition की spelling
Okay,
पूछी है आपने. Okay.
okay. Then we talk about the elements of tragedy. Elements of tragedy. In tragedy, we have two types of element: internal elements and external element. Sir, next slide, please. In internal elements, we have plot, character, and thought, and in external element, we have diction, music, and spectacle. Okay, first we will talk about plot, the soul of tragedy. Okay. Plot is the first and foremost part of tragedy. Plot is called the soul of tragedy. Means a tragedy can be happen without character, but not without plot. A plot is a series of incidents, and a plot have complete starting and ending. A plot can be good if it take time in starting and ending. Means with we know what's happening in starting and what will be happen in ending. Okay, there are three important things in plot: unity of action, unity of time, and unity of place. Unity of action is always with unity of place, like one action take on one place. Okay, then we have two types of plot: simple plot and complex plot. In simple plot, audience know starting and ending, means what will happen to the next, and in complex plot the protagonist know the purpose of life. Okay, then we have, so यहाँ पे
Yeah, thought पे आ जाओ.
okay, thought. Thought are the third important part of tragedy. Thought means what the character thinks and feel about in the career, in the development of plot. Like thought जो हमारे पास होती है is the reflect the
English.
nature of the character.
Speak English, please.
Okay, yes. Thought reflect the nature of character, like what's the character are they thinking in their minds. They can be shown with by their dialogues, and Aristotle said little about thought that we may assume that this category would also include what we call a theme of play, as spectacle are the thought of the character. Like characters' thought can be expressed through their speeches and dialogues. Diction. Diction are the four important part of tragedy. Diction means expression of word, expression of feeling in words. Diction, simply we can say that it is a selection of words. Like when Oedipus Rex, Oedipus says, "Oh my children," means he was owning his audience. He was owning his people. Diction should be metaphor because it have good impact, and we have song. Songs are the fifth musical element of tragedy. A tragedy song may be sad in itself, or songs play in tragedy according to the situation. Like in tragedy,
Okay. Okay. In your presentation, there are so many typing errors. There are so many errors. You know, these presentations are being recorded, and these presentation will be sent to Vice Chancellor, and they might see this presentation. When they will see these mistakes, so what will be your impression? Faiza Malik, देखिए spectacle की spelling में गलती, definition की spelling में गलती, कितनी सारी गलती हैं और unnecessary use of capital letters. Okay, tell me why plot is very important. Why is plot very important?
sir, plot is important because plot have series of incidents. Means what we have in tragedy, we have in plot. Series of incidents, soul of tragedy, starting and ending.
Why is it called the soul of tragedy? In modern, world, we don't see the importance of plot. So why do we call it important? Do we have importance in Greek tragedy?
Sir, because everything is clear. When we have perfect plot, we have perfect tragedy. In plot, everything is very clear. What will happen in tragedy?
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, is Safia ready? Yes. Is Safia ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, start please. Can you see your slides?
Yes, sir.
Yes, start कर लीजिए जल्दी से.
Assalamu alaikum to all of you. This is me, Safia, your classmate, and today I am going to give my presentation on the Renaissance. I will discuss the Renaissance, its major divisions, themes, impact of artists on the Renaissance, and important writers. First, we see the meaning of the Renaissance. The Renaissance is a French word which means rebirth, revival, reawakening. Overall, the meaning of the Renaissance is related to the revival. The Renaissance is a period from the 14th to 17th century. The Renaissance began in Florence around the year 1400. From there, the Renaissance spread to Rome and Venice. By the year 1500, it spread to the rest of Europe, the Netherlands, Germany, France, Spain, and England. Two major divisions of the Renaissance: the Italian Renaissance, the Northern Renaissance. The Italian Renaissance occurred first. Why? Because Italy had become more wealthy and they were willing to spend their money to support their artists and writers. Focused on the city-states of northern Italy and Rome. Three of the main city-states that became center of culture were Florence, Rome, and Venice. The Northern Renaissance occurred later because there were delayed in Northern Europe because of wars which were happening at that time.
Okay, tell us about English Renaissance. English Renaissance.
The Northern Renaissance,
Not
which is also called
no, excuse me, English Renaissance. Tell us about Renaissance in England.
the Renaissance starts in England after the Italian Renaissance.
When and who are the famous writers and what are their contributions?
Important writers like William Shakespeare at that time were producing their own masterpiece, and Edmund Spenser, who wrote The Fairy Queen, and
And any other writers, famous writer, dramatists? Yes, any other famous dramatist, writer? Basically, why is Renaissance very famous? For what form of literature? Which form of literature? Drama, poetry, novel, what? Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Reply me. Waiting for your answer. You've mentioned the name of William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, Edmund Spenser, and Philip Sidney. So, can you tell me anything about Marlowe?
Christopher Marlowe wrote The Jew of Malta.
Okay. So, what is his contribution? Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So, the next now. Okay. Who is there next? Is Kiran Bashir present? Is Kiran Bashir present?
Yes, sir. She's
Okay. I'm starting yours.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Kiran Bashir. मैं आप की प्रेजेंटेशन जो है वो प्ले करने जा रहा हूँ. आपने क्या पीडीएफ में बनाई है?
यस सर, पीडीएफ की फॉर्म में आपको
क्या
भेजी है.
पीडीएफ में कौन बनाता प्रेजेंटेशन?
सर नहीं, वो मैंने पीपीटी पे ही बनाई है, लेकिन वो आपको पीडीएफ की फॉर्म में भेजी है.
क्यों भेजी आपने? देखा अभी मुझे इतनी प्रॉब्लम हो रही है खोलने में. पीडीएफ तो आपको पता है वो इसके मकसद के लिए थोड़ी होती है. फॉर दिस पर्पस फॉर प्रेजेंटेशन वी मस्ट हैव पीपीटी पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन. अगर सही खुलेगी भी नहीं खुलेगी तो फिर वो स्लाइड के तौर पे नहीं होगी. इट विल बी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ पेजेस. Okay, starting. So please do not make your presentation in PPT. Do not convert them into PPT. It will create
PDF.
problem for me. Yes, PDF. Start. Can you see your slide?
Yes, sir.
Start.
Assalamu alaikum. It's Kiran Bashir Ahmed, and my presentation topic is element of tragedy. So first of all, we will see that what is tragedy. Tragedy in plays a play dealing with tragic events and having an unhappy ending, especially one concerning with the main character. And Aristotle, and we are studying Greek tragedy. So Aristotle has described the tragedy and the parameters of tragic hero in his book Poetics. Okay, and in his book Poetics, Aristotle has described 6 elements of tragedy, and those 6 elements are plot, character, thought, diction, song, and spectacle. So, according to the Aristotle, plot is the soul of tragedy. Aristotle says tragedy can be written without a character, but it can never be completed without plot. Plot is the most important element of having of tragedy. There should be sequence in plot, like there should be a perfect beginning, a middle, and an end.
Thought. What is thought?
Sir, thought means themes, and what the playwright is thinking, and what thoughts are in the mind of playwright.
Thought means idea.
Idea of,
And
yes,
what
themes, sir.
about diction?
Diction, sir, in modern language we can say the use of words.
Use of verb, for example.
For example, vocabulary, tone, register the playwright or dramatist is using.
What diction?
It shouldn't be
Why
simple.
is
It
it
should
called
be
diction in
poetic.
poetic language? Why do we call it diction?
Yes, sir.
Why do we call it diction in poetic language? In normal language, we don't say diction. Poetic
So,
diction.
sir, diction is another word.
What is song? You have mentioned song here. So what is song?
Song, sir.
Song means
Song is the lyrical part of the Greek drama. It means a chorus, which plays when the main character is thinking something or to educate something to the audience, to convey any message to the audience. It is the lyrical part of the.
so. Why do they use song? What is the purpose of using song? Song or melody?
Sir, to create effect of tragedy and to convey those messages to the audience, which the main character is thinking, but it cannot be shown, and it is displayed before the audience through chorus.
What is chorus?
Sir, song.
Chorus song होता है लेकिन ये song थोड़ी होगा ये तो melody होगा ना a kind of music with that runs behind in the background of that play.
Sir, yes, the same thing is called chorus, no,
yeah,
sir.
chorus is something that is sung together and that is sung in churches. So we cannot compare it with chorus. Chorus is different from melody or music. Music normally we have in plays, in movies, a background sound that creates a kind of.
Sir, no, and we are talking about the Greek time, no, so.
So even that time, chorus is different from this one. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the next one is Sana Serish. Is she present? Sana Serish.
Yes, sir.
So Sana Serish, I am playing your presentation. Here we go. Can you see your?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Let me do it. Yes. Now, can you see your presentation now?
Yes, sir.
Start.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. As you know that I'm Sana Sarish Khalid. Today I am going to give presentation about the merits of Shakespeare plays according to Dr. Johnson. Okay, let's start. As we know that Shakespeare is such a great poet and also the dramatist of the world who has been edited and criticized by hundreds of years. Dr. Johnson is also one of them and one of the greatest critics. As a true critic, in his preface to Shakespeare, Johnson has pointed out Shakespeare's merits as well as demerits. But today, my topic of presentation. Okay, so the first point is the journal nature. Dr. Johnson praises Shakespeare for his faithful depiction of human nature. He praises Shakespeare for his only faithful depiction of human nature, for only this particular thing, by the beauty of Shakespeare plays, their native colors and their characters. Second point, his writing represent the journal nature. Dr. Johnson, he has found to be great. In Shakespeare plays, character are the genuine progeny of common humanity. It means, according to Dr. Johnson, a great work of literature must contain faithful representation of life and it must have a universal appeal. Thus, Dr. Johnson indicates the universal aspects of Shakespeare's writing. As we know that Shakespeare plays are the mirror of life, Shakespeare holds up his readers a faithful mirror of manner and of life. He is classic all because he is all above the poet of nature. Sir, next. Okay, second point is characterization. In Shakespeare plays, characters are totally independent of time and place. Means there is no boundary for his characters. Their characters are totally independent of time and place. Basically, Shakespeare neglect the unities of time and place and purely focus on the unity of action. Characters may be described as the genuine progeny of common humanity. As I told earlier, in other words, Shakespeare character has a universal appeal, or his characters are not to be identified by any local customs unknown to the rest of the world, misunderstood by small number of readers. When you watch Shakespeare plays, you will find characters are ordinary pupils, or they are ordinary, not related to any specific community or any specific custom. Now you can see this quotation as stated by Dr. Johnson. According to Dr. Johnson, other dramatists portray their characters in such a hyperbolic or exaggerated way that the reader cannot suit them to their life, but in those of Shakespeare, it is commonly a species. Sir, next. Okay, another aspect or very important aspect of Shakespeare plays are dialogues. Shakespeare dialogue is often so evidently determined by the incidents which produces it. Means Shakespeare dialogues comes from the incidents which produces it and pursued with so much ease and simplicity that it seems as the merit of fiction. Shakespeare's dialogues are completely realistic. His dialogues are completely realistic. Means in Shakespeare plays we can find the dialogues are completely realistic because the dialogues are based on the actual conversation of the people. It is his dialogues have been taken from the actual conversation of people. It is seen. Okay, next,
Okay,
treatment.
okay. Let me ask you some question. Tell me about
Yes,
how did he treat love in his plays, according to
uh,
Johnson? Briefly tell me.
treatment of love. Sir, treatment of love.
Yeah, tell me briefly. How did he
Okay.
treat love, deal love
Hmm.
in his plays?
In okay, in Shakespeare plays, it is also very important aspect. Shakespeare treatment of love prove his following realism. In modern plays we will find the treatment of love has been overemphasized, but in Shakespeare plays there is nothing like that. It seems that there is only one feeling, that is love. There is no other thing in life. But in Shakespeare plays, Shakespeare says that there is nothing like this, but in real life there are many other factors, and also love is one of them. in Shakespeare, in Shakespeare plays,
Okay,
like
thank you, thank you,
Macbeth.
thank you, thank you very much. Good, thank you. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so the next one is
Yes, sir.
Asia Nisar. Is she present? Asia Nisar. Asia Nisar.
Yes, sir, I am present.
Okay, I'm playing yours. जिन जिनकी presentation हो तो वो जा सकते हैं because I will have a second session after this one. So try your best to
I
present
will.
your questions. So here we go. Start. Can you see your presentation now?
Yes, sir.
Start, please. Askia Nisar.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Asya Nisar Ahmed, and today the topic of my presentation is significance of Dr. Johnson's. Significance of preface to Shakespeare by Samuel Johnson.
Start.
Okay. Here, first, sir, पहले वाली.
हाँ, बस इसको
Slide.
छोड़ देंगे. Yes.
Okay. So, first here we are supposed to understand what the preface to Shakespeare means. Preface to Shakespeare, it is an essay written by Samuel Johnson about Shakespeare's plays, where he criticized. In his criticism, he explains or let people know about the merit and demerits of Shakespeare play. And preface to Shakespeare is written in 10 October 1965.
Yes, yes. Yeah, why did you stop? Continue.
Yes, sir. Shakespeare plays are important, and no, Shakespeare plays keep very. Sir, sorry, वो पहले वाली slide लगा दें.
कोई
इससे
बात नहीं,
पहले
अभी
वाली.
क्या बता दें?
जी सर.
इसके बारे में बता दें, उसको छोड़ दें, इसका बता दें. Johnson said how.
Johnson said here how to decide that whether piece of literature good or not. यहाँ पर
Speak English, yes.
जी. Samuel Johnson said that how to get to know that how literature piece is good or not. He told us 3 ways that we can recognize it. If a piece of paper can stay long, it lasts long, it can stay for a long time, so it's a good piece of paper. And if it gradually gain recognition, and the third is when it rises, when it is compared to another literary work, it rises, so it is called the good.
Okay, Miss Asya Nisar, again, you know, mistakes, very common mistake. देखिए, decide को आपने deceive करा हुआ है. Or
जी सर.
after 2 you have used, you know, wrong form, and there are many other grammatical mistakes. So points इतने clear नहीं है. तो क्या समझ नहीं आया था topic? Did you face any
सर टॉपिक अच्छे से समझ में आ गए. वो सिग्निफिकेंस सर.
significance based importance?
सिग्निफिकेंस टॉपिक से बिल्कुल क्लियरली समझ में आ गए कि प्रीफेस टू शेक्सपियर एक्चुअली क्या है. सिग्निफिकेंस में थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हो रही थी, और अब सर ये ऑनलाइन प्रेजेंटेशन में थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हो गई.
चलो ठीक है, थैंक यू वेरी मच. राइट, अब फोकस रखिएगा आगे, ठीक है. अब वीडियोस आपको भेजूंगा, तो प्लीज काइंडली फोकस ऑन दोस वर्ड्स पर, देन विथ आर्नल एंड देन टीएस क्रेडिट. ओके, थैंक यू. Okay, one more in this session, then I will start the next session. Who is there? Sabah Nawaz, have you given your presentation?
Sir, me, Sobia Amin.
सोबिया अमीन, आपकी तो आयत सोबिया अमीन की प्रेजेंटेशन मेरे पास अभी खोलनी है मैंने. कायनात, is she present?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm playing you once. Here we go. Start. Yeah, I'm starting. Here we go. Start.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. This is Kainat Tanoli from MA English, second semester. I would like to thank my teacher who gave me opportunity to inform you about this important topic, Renaissance. Today, my topic is Renaissance, and I would like to tell you about Renaissance, its history, themes, characteristics, and importance. Renaissance means rebirth of humanism, literature, art, and culture. Renaissance means rebirth in French. This was a time period following the Middle Ages that lasted from the 1300 to 1500. Renaissance is a French word meaning rebirth. It refers to a period in European civilization. Renaissance started, okay, now move to the history. Renaissance started from the city of Italy, Florence, Francisco Petrarch and Dante Alighieri played important role in Renaissance. They read the work of classical writers and followed them and deeply studied them and spread their work. Renaissance started from Italy and spread to Europe and the England. Because in the Middle Age, which is also called the Dark Age, war, murder, and illiteracy were common in this age. And when religion, pop, and church was everything. Uh, Patriarch read and understood the work of classical writers. Okay, now I'll move to the themes of Renaissance. There is the first themes I have, humanism. What is humanism? An approach in study, philosophy, or practice that focus on human values and concern. And it is another definition, a system of thought that rejects religious beliefs and centers on human and their values, capacities, and worth. And the second I have secularism. What is this? Greater emphasis on non-religious values and concern, and it is a belief system of that rejects religion. So now I have the characters of Renaissance, that is positive willingness to learn and explore, faith in the nobility of humanism, rebirth of naturalism, and secularism. Importance of Renaissance. It was an incredible time of beauty, blossoming with creativity and curiosity. The Renaissance era also witnessed the discovery and exploration of new continents, the growth of commerce, and the inventions of innovation, such as paper, printing, compass, and gunpowder, etc. Now I have conclusion. The Renaissance was a fervent period of European culture, artistic, political, and economic rebirth following the Middle Age, and generally described as taking place from the 14th century to the 17th century. The Renaissance promoted the rediscovery of classical philosophy, literature, and art.
Okay, what is the most important thing, or what is very important thing of Renaissance? You have just pointed out that thing.
Humanism is, I think, the important thing in Renaissance.
And another very important thing that is related to literature, that is related to
Individualism, I think.
education, that is
Sir?
related to education, related literature, knowledge, printing press. Printing press is a very
Sorry.
important characteristic of Renaissance. Okay, tell me, Renaissance, how long, was Renaissance? Renaissance period.
It was it started from 14th century to 17th century.
It means 300 years. The period of Renaissance is something that covers 300 periods, 100 years. How,
Yes, sir, 1400 to 1700.
1400 years. What about English Renaissance?
English Renaissance was a cultural and artistic movement in England dating from the late 15th century to the early 17th century. And it is associated with the European Renaissance that is usually regarded as beginning in Italy and late 14th century.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay, now I'll start after 5 minutes. अभी 1 minute हमारे पास, we have only 1 minute, and after 1 minute that session will end. After 5 minutes means 8, 10, 45, I will start second session. So those who are here right now, they can give their presentation. So if possible, then I will also start the third session. I would like all of you or maximum students to give their presentation tonight. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So have
Okay,
you
sir.
all sent your presentation to me?
Yes, sir.
आप तो अपने अपनी presentation भेज दिए, email भी किया आप लोगों ने क्या?
Yes, sir. Email भी किए.
email भी किए, तो इसको मतलब email मुझे खोलनी पड़ेगी. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, Bakhtaur Nisar, I have forgot to make a title slide on PPT. I have WhatsApp you, but I forgot to make title slide.
Okay.
I have told my name in WhatsApp message, sir.
What's your name?
Bakhtaur Nisar.
Bakhtaur Nisar. Okay, can you send it again?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have found it. मिल गई आपकी, है ना, Bakhtaur. So
Okay, sir.
okay.